Sorry about that. It took a little bit extra long to get a little bit extra ready for this DigiCast, and hopefully if you're watching us on Facebook Live, WTOC.com, Amazon Fire, Roku, Apple TV, you're going to get the very most out of this. And actually, the very least, with Hurricane Florence, yes, it's a Category 4, but nobody knows where Florence is going to go other than it will still be in the Atlantic Monday at 3 o'clock with 120-mile-per-hour winds, and it looks like it's making a beeline straight to Bermuda. I'm going to show you a couple of scenarios that have been changing constantly. I posted on my page that until I see consistent model runs, say every model run happens maybe within 6 to 12 hours of each other. So that is 2 days of consistent model runs. I've seen everything. I've seen everything out there, okay? We're going to share the National Hurricane official track. So I'm going to say hi to Meredith and Shorty Bacon for joining us, Byron Cathcart, Barbara Brooks Holmes, Charlene Bailey, Kira Bland, Patricia Boyles, how are you? Catherine Grant, Brittany Brown, Kathleen Kelly, B. Michelle Laracy, Nani Pope, and Marcus Stewart, and hello to Mika McAfee joining us from Beaufort. I know you well. I feel like I know you well. Let's move on, and I will show you the scenarios between the two, what could happen with Florence. Am I in play mode? I am in play mode. Come on. Come on. There we go. We do still have to watch 2 waves off the African coast. Most likely this right here will develop into Helene. And this African wave coming will most likely, well, not even most likely, but has the potential for developing into Isaac. So still not named. That's good, because I don't want to be talking about 3 systems at the same time. Let me show you First Alert Live radar, and we do have a couple spotty showers in McIntosh County, and that's what we can have overnight. No rain in Chatham County, not a lot of rain in Beaufort, though Sheldon and Yemassee and Hampton County did get some downpours. Look at eastern portions of Bullitt County, about a ½ inch in some places, and a really nice thunderstorm. I don't know if you thought it was nice. If you lived up there, just on the county line, we were tracking that well into the 6 o'clock hour. And right here along 280, but not actually impacting Claxton, but cooling you down because it felt like 100 degrees in Claxton. That was the hot spot. All right, so let's talk about this. Bermuda High. It's always there, but where is it? So right now, the Bermuda High, and this is Bermuda, is sitting pretty much right here, okay? The onshore flow that we're getting from the Bermuda High is just streaming in the possibility of showers and some thunderstorms. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me if I do so. We have a trough. We have a little bit of a dip, little kink in the atmosphere, a trough, just sitting above that high pressure. And here's Florence, with a very well-defined eye. You see how far away it is from everybody. So that's why I'm saying Sunday into Monday is a critical turning point. What we've been talking about for a very long time is taking that turn to the north and heading out to sea. And that's why you heard a lot of us, including myself, calling it a fish storm. It only impacts fish. It stays in the Atlantic. But since Florence has slowed down, a lot is changing. A lot has changed. Will this trough remain in place as Florence continues to kind of just trot along in the Atlantic, okay? Or will this become a deeper trough and push this high pressure down? If the high pressure kind of gets a little bit lower and this trough gets a little bit deeper, or if the trough actually goes up, it could ride the ridge, all right? Could ride that ridge of high pressure. Once we start talking about that, it's anyone's game. It's anyone's game on the East Coast, okay? So depending on where this high pressure is, depending on the deepness of this trough, that's where we have to really pay attention on Sunday into Monday. And so it's just a fool's guess at any point in time right now. I have seen it. I have seen the models. Even a broadcaster in Albany showed a model straight toward Charleston, okay? And he posted that 14 hours ago, and it has changed. That model run has changed so much. So, you know, you guys can watch that. That's fine. We're all looking at it too, but we will definitely keep an eye on the National Hurricane Center official guideline until we know if it's going to ride that ridge or if that trough of low pressure takes it out of here. Okay? So let me ask some questions or answer some questions. And let's go back. Vivian Helms says hello. Amber Nieves or Neves. Sonia Lynn. Amy Tomberlin, thank you. I got this at, where'd I get this? I got it at, what's that place? Burlington Coat Factory. Hello from Macon, formerly of Savannah. Thank you for joining. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Ashtika. Hello, Paige. Hello, Zelly. Savannah weather tomorrow. Boom, Nicole. I love it when I can actually answer someone's question. Savannah weather tomorrow. There's a chance we remain dry today. Those shower, it got dark over my house, and I was like, okay, do I have to water my lawn today? And it moved well inland. So it's going to be spotty in nature, but there's a 30% chance of that coverage in across the coastal empire and low country. Cool. Hey, how you doing, Preston Lenz? And hello to you, Barbara Brooks. What's up, Melinda Smith? And I hear it will be feeling like 100 degrees tomorrow. Yes, it felt like 101 in Claxton today, okay? Woo, it felt like 96 in Savannah. The heat and humidity is with us, let me tell you. Oh, I know. It's not. I love to watch Jamie cook spaghetti. Here's the problem with me cooking. I always burn it. I burn eggs all the time. I leave them to boil, literally forget about them because I'm like, oh, I can do a load of laundry real quick, or I could put something in the wash, or ooh, Blue Bloods is on all the time on WGN. I'm gonna watch. Oh, Live PD is on, and I burn eggs. How do you burn eggs? Okay. All right, we're getting off topic here. We just need the hurricane to bring some cool weather and maybe some rain. Jason Boyette, go away. No, seriously. No. A hurricane at this point in time would boom, and then we'd be back hot and sweaty. So I want to say we were slightly lucky with Matthew. Nobody was really lucky, but having it hit in October and having no power for 5 days personally, it was not that hot. Having a hurricane hit at this point in time, it would, A, be disruptive and destructive if it's coming our way, and it would be hot. It would be so hot. So I think David hit in 79, right? Hurricane David. And my mother-in-law was pregnant with my husband, and she said it was so hot. It was horrible. Okay, long story. How's Hinesville going to be tomorrow? Pretty much like today. I mean, everybody has a chance to see that downpour, that brief thunderstorm. They were very brief today, and luckily we had no severe storms. How you doing, Denise Van Sant? I love your last name. I know. Here we go. Ellabelle tomorrow. Hot, probably. I can go city by city, but I think Pembroke is in there. So let's go hour by hour. Thursday morning, maybe a spotty shower, maybe even in Statesboro. We get that onshore flow. That's thanks to the position of the high. Once again, it's all about the position of the Bermuda high. And right now, the Bermuda high has just moisture streaming in to the coastal empire and low country. 12 o'clock, skies start to darken. Will it rain at my house? Will it won't? I don't know, but it looks like a spotty shower. Could be in Rincon, could be in Ellabelle, Pembroke area, could be just west of Fort Stewart, and maybe southern Tattnall County. A little bit better chance, daytime heating, 3 o'clock. So I say for Ellabelle, I think there's maybe a better chance than, say, Beaufort of seeing that spotty shower. So I'm going to go with be prepared for a downpour tomorrow, Melinda. Thank you, Pat. You tell him. You tell Jason, no hurricane. What about the weekend weather? All right, let's go for it. Maybe a better chance of a stronger storm over the weekend. This is very spotty in nature. This is into Friday. Friday's looking good. Let me pause it right here. A-OK for Friday Night Football. Yay! These are the highs for tomorrow. So Pembroke's not in there, but probably about 90 in Pembroke, I would say. And I'm just focusing in because somebody asked me about Pembroke. So Saturday and Sunday, sunshine, afternoon storms. This Tuesday, Wednesday forecast, we'll be watching Florence, and this may be just totally wrong, okay? Or it may be totally right. So much uncertainty when we get into Wednesday, okay? So, Paige, ask you that. Jamie, Bluffton. Bluffton looks like maybe a spotty shower in the morning, but then it starts to move inland, so I think Bluffton will be relatively quiet tomorrow. Hinesville weather tomorrow, I think I answered that, but I think that you have a better chance of seeing a 3 to 5 rainstorm. Well, looks good. Too bad for Statesboro. It rained about 20 minutes. I saw that. But at least it wasn't like 30 minutes. It was probably the 20 minutes that you were running to your car, getting your kid out, and it was like, ah, right? Hello, Rabbi. How are you? Do you guys use WMO messaging? I think so, yeah. And Jennifer Fly High Rel, too soon to say, but we will be watching. Hey, what's up from Longs? Libby. And hi, Libby, love Long. Worried about the hurricane. Don't worry, Stephen. Just be prepared, like a Boy Scout, okay? And a Girl Scout, right? That's the Girl Scout model. A lot of people. What about Jessup tomorrow afternoon? Let's go back to the modeling and take you through the rest of Wednesday evening. Spotty shower possible early morning. This is that Bluffton question. 278, 170, maybe not so much 46, but that continues to move. And here we are. You wanted to know what Jessup was tomorrow. Very quick, if anything. You may dodge a bullet with any rain tomorrow. But very quick, just like Amy said, 20 minutes plus and you're done, okay? No rain is needed in Georgia. We've been flooded the past 2 months. Yes, Robolaw Thompson, but some people actually do need the rain. I know the islands, even though they've gotten, I think, maybe upwards of 2 inches in the last 2 days, it is still, places still need the rain, honestly. Places that have roads washed away, no, but you go from one extreme to the other, just within the coastal empire and low country. The low country is not under a drought by any means, but it has been much drier in Beaufort and Bluffton and Hilton Head than, say, even Scriven and Wayne counties. You're welcome, Julianne Sturgis. Thanks, Paige. Can it be a Cat 5 by this weekend? So I'm going to say anything's possible because it was supposed to not strengthen into a Category 4. So by all means, it may strengthen, but it looks like the models have always been consistent that it loses a little bit of its steam. So it loses some steam, gets into some favorable waters, and then regains some strength here. But yeah, sure, it could be a Cat 5. Why not? Florence is just doing her own thing out there. You know, everybody's saying it's going to be a fish storm, has been so far. But like I said earlier, with it slowing down, lots of things are changing along the East Coast, and I'm going to show you that. Why is somebody calling me? I'm just kidding. Hang on for a second. They must not have Facebook Live or know that we do this. So, Bermuda High. Why did we call it a fish storm? Because we thought that it was going to get caught up in this trough, and the deeper the trough comes down, it's easily pulled out to sea, okay? But if this high pressure starts to move this trough, Bermuda High, darn you Bermuda High, then it can meander south and travel that high anywhere along the coast. So right now, until we get consistent model runs, it is still possible that it will take that turn into the Atlantic. Okay? All right, what's going on with Florence? Hopefully you just saw what I showed. Okay? And I hope I answered everybody's questions. I cannot wait for fall, for the tornado season, hurricane season to go out the window. Me too. But remember, it'll be almost Christmas before we're out of hurricane season. November 30th. Oy vey, right? All right, we're going to wrap this up. And I really appreciate you joining us for this conversation. As always, be prepared, okay? A storm could come and do more damage. I've seen damaging storms this summer that people said were worse than Matthew for them. So to each his own. One man's storm is another man's great beach day. And we just, all we got to do is be prepared, okay? So that's the one message I need you to take away from this. I will see you tonight at 11 for the very latest modeling of this storm. And I'm even going to show some spaghetti plots, which I haven't shown in a long time. Okay, I'll see you guys later.